All right, Paul's been telling us we're gearing up for some heavy rains thanks to Tropical Storm Gordon, even further out to Florence next week. Some people are still cleaning up from last month's flooding. 27 First News reporter Alexis Walters talked to flood victims today and also learned what you can do to get ready. She's live tonight in Boardman.
The SEARS family saw their basement collapse in early August, and it's still sitting that same way that it did that day. The contractors in the area have been piled with work from last month's flooding, so to prevent any more damage, the SEARS family is taking matters into their own hands.
I dug a shallow trench, and it did help to drain the water out.
Bob SEARS is getting ready for this weekend's rain now, digging a trench and piling dirt around the tarp-covered hole that leads to his basement.
I called a lot of contractors, and a lot of them I never even heard back from. There were several that did call me back, and they just said we're really swamped right now.
He knows now that flooding can be helped, but not always stopped.
To be honest, I don't know how you prepare for something like this.
You can't stop flooding. You could try to reduce it.
Check your gutters, make sure your sump pump is working. In areas that are prone to flooding, put sandbags and have an emergency kit. If you do find yourself in high water, you or a contractor will have to get that water out.
The fire departments generally are not going to pump out your basement. So it's a life safety issue. If there is a life safety issue, the fire department will come.
These events don't clean up quick. And if you need aid after the fact, the Red Cross is available for anyone at any time.
We were kind of hesitant to call them only because we were like in need, but we felt like it was people.
There are people worse.
What the community might not know is 24/7 there's always a Red Cross team of volunteers on call for anything that happens in our community.
Both emergency teams and Red Cross are arranging for a possible 4 inches of rain this weekend. They say it's a good idea for you to do the same.
So we have already started looking at our volunteer list to see who is available.
We're all taking the same precautions, encouraging residents to take precautions and prepare as much as you can.
Now, I also spoke with a plumbing contractor about pre-flood planning steps and maintenance that you should be taking to avoid damage before a rain event occurs. You can find that information on our website, WKBN.com. For now, live in Boardman, Alexis Walters, WKBN 27 First News at 6.